Chapter 63. Ying Jiao sent his men to confirm that it was under the command of Zhang Shan. Winged Celestial had been gone for 2 days, and with no news of him, Zhang Shan was very worried. Then a report came in that a general demanded that Zhang Shan come out and meet His Highness. Zhang Shan was puzzled. His Highness, the prince, has recently died. Where does this prince come from? He admitted the messenger. When Liang came in, bowed, and offered greetings. Zhang Shan asked, "Where do you come from? What do you wish to tell me, General?" "By order of His Highness, Ying Jiao, I'm here to command you to go and meet him in his tent." Zhang Shan was still puzzled. He said to Li Jin, "The princes were lost long ago. How can there be another prince here? It may be another true prince. You'd better go and see whether he's real or not." Li Jin replied. Zhang Shan accepted his advice and left to see Ying Jiao. When Liang entered the tent and reported, "Your Highness, General Zhang Shan has arrived. Send him in." Entering the tent, Zhang Shan was terrified by Ying Jiao with his 3 heads and 6 arms. On his left and right stood Wen Liang and Ma Shan. All had 3 eyes. "Your Highness, may I know which prince you are?" Zhang Shan inquired. "I'm Ying Jiao, the crown prince." When Ying Jiao told him all that had happened to him, Zhang Shan was greatly delighted. He moved forward, kowtowed, and greeted him respectfully. "Do you know anything about Yin Hong, my brother?" Ying Jiao asked excitedly. "He fought West Qi, but was turned to ashes in the map of the 8 diagrams." Ying Jiao roared like thunder and fell to the ground in a faint. As soon as he came to, he jumped up and cried. He was so innocent. "I swear to avenge him. I'll die if I don't kill Jiang Ziya." The next morning, he rode out to the front demanding Jiang Ziya. When the city gates were opened, Jiang Ziya galloped out under the protection of his brave generals and gallant disciples. He saw a man with 3 heads, 6 arms, an indigo face, and a mouth full of tusks, attended by Wen Liang on the left and Ma Shan on the right. Nija laughed at the strange sight. "It's extravagant for 3 men to have 9 eyes. That would be enough for 4.5 people ordinarily. Jiang Ziya, come forward to see me at once." Ying Jiao roared as he spurred his horse toward him. "Who are you?" "I'm the Crown Prince Ying Jiao. Why did you put Ying Hong to death so cruelly? I must take revenge." Jiang Ziya did not realize what lay behind this. He answered promptly. "He brought about his own death. It had nothing to do with me at all." Ying Jiao was furious. "You wretch! Dare you still say it had nothing to do with you?" He spurred his horse forward and struck at Jiang Ziya, but was met by Nija. After just a few rounds, Nija was knocked off his wheels by the heaven-overturning stamp. When he saw that Nija was in trouble, Huang Tianhua galloped up and engaged Ying Jiao. Other generals took the chance to rescue Nija. But before long, Ying Jiao shook his soul-dropping bell and knocked Huang Tianhua from his saddle. He was immediately seized by Zhang Shan. When Huang Tianhua came to, he found himself bound with ropes. Seeing that his son had been taken, Huang Feihu urged his divine ox forward. Ying Jiao did not utter a word but shook the bell, and Huang Feihu fell and was taken by Wen Liang and Ma Shan. Yang Jian recognized the stamp and the bell. He feared for Jiang Ziya's safety and ordered the signal to retreat. Back in the city, Yang Jian told Jiang Ziya, "Uncle, something strange has happened." "What's that?" "I saw clearly that he was using heaven-overturning stamp. I wonder how he came by it. How could Master Grand Completion possibly set Ying Jiao on us?" Jiang Ziya said doubtfully. "Don't you remember the old story of Yin Hong? When Huang Feihu was brought before Ying Jiao, Huang Feihu did not recognize him because of his new appearance. But neither could Ying Jiao recognize him as they had been separated for a long time. So Ying Jiao asked, "Who are you?" "I'm Prince Huang Feihu." Another prince Huang Feihu here in West Qi. Ying Jiao wondered aloud. It's the same Huang Feihu. He rebelled and broke through the 5 passes and gave himself up to Zhou. Because of him the war has been raging for years. As the proverb says, though the mesh of the net of heaven is immense, no fish can slip through. He must die. It's entirely his own fault. Jiang Shen said. But Ying Jiao immediately got up and untied Huang Feihu. My great benefactor. I wouldn't be here now if you hadn't rescued me that day. He asked. Who's that other man? He's Huang Tianhua, my eldest son. Set him free too. Ying Jiao ordered. He then went on. I'm deeply grateful to you. I'll set you both free in return for your kindness. Where have you been since you were blown away by the wind? Huang Feihu asked. Ying Jiao was afraid of revealing his secret and was unwilling to tell him the truth. He answered vaguely. I was rescued by an immortal from an island. He kept me there to study the way, but I left to avenge my brother. I'll return your kindness this once, but be very careful next time. If you're taken again, you'll die. Back at the Prime Minister's mansion, Huang Feihu and Huang Tianhua told the whole story to Jiang Ziya. The next morning, it was reported that a general is outside the city challenging us. Jiang Ziya permitted Deng Zhougong to answer the challenge. Outside the city, Deng Zhougong saw a general on a white horse, holding a long lance. He was wearing yellow robe and driving the cloud's helmet. Who are you? He asked. I'm Ma Shan. Deng Zhougong did not say his own name but quickly lunged at Ma Shan. Ma Shan returned the attack with his lance. After 10 rounds, Ma Shan proved no match for Deng Zhougong and was taken captive. He was bound up and carried to the Prime Minister's mansion. When he was brought before Jiang Ziya, Ma Shan remained on his feet, refusing to kneel. Why don't you kneel before me? Jiang Ziya demanded. You old bastard. Just put me to death as you please. Why waste words? Ma Shan replied, roaring with laughter. In great anger, Jiang Ziya ordered Nangong Kuo to behead him. Outside the Prime Minister's mansion, Nangong Kuo lifted his cutlass and slashed through Ma Shan's neck, but to his astonishment, the neck remained undamaged as if he had cut through water. He hurried back into the Prime Minister's mansion and reported to Jiang Ziya. I used my cutlass to behead Ma Shan 3 times, but as the blade passed through, the cut closed up instantly. I don't know what kind of sorcery this is. Alarmed at the news, Jiang Ziya and his disciples went out to see for themselves, but they had the same experience as Nangong Kuo. Then Wei Hu threw up his monster-subduing club, hitting Ma Shan so hard on the top of his head that rays of golden light shot forth. When Wei Hu retrieved his club, Ma Shan was unhurt. At his wit's end, Jiang Ziya ordered his disciples to burn Ma Shan with the true samadhi fire from their breasts. When Nejia, Jingjia, Mujia, Thunderbolt, Huang Tianhua, and Wei Hu directed their true samadhi fire upon him, Ma Shan rose up in the flames, roaring with laughter. I'm going away now. So long, fellows! He cried. Yang Jian saw Ma Shan escape on the flames and told Jiang Ziya, who was very displeased. Ying Jiao was happy to see Ma Shan back. The latter told him the whole story of his escape. In the Prime Minister's mansion, Yang Jian suggested, Uncle, I'll go to the 9 Immortal Mountain and find out about Ying Jiao. I'll then go to Mount Zhongnan to ask Master of the Clouds for his demon-exposing mirror. We can then find out what Ma Shan really is, and we'll know how to deal with him. With Jiang's approval, Yang Jian left West Qi. In a short while, he reached the Peach Spring Cave and was admitted. How are you, uncle? Yang Jian greeted him. I sent Ying Jiao to help Jiang Ziya. How is he doing with his 3 heads and 6 arms? I'll see him there when Jiang Ziya is appointed commander. Ying Jiao hasn't done as you instructed. He's attacking West Qi instead of Zhaoge. Your heaven overturning stamp has injured Nejia and many others. By order of Jiang Ziya, I'm here to find out the truth of the situation. That beast. He shall be punished. I never expected that things would turn out like this. What shall I do? I've given him all my magic weapons. Master Grand Completion cried. He told Yang Jian, "You return first. I'll be there soon." Leaving the 9 Immortal Mountain, Yang Jian rushed directly to Mount Zhongnan and entered the cave. He bowed to Master of the Clouds. "Uncle," he said, "a man named Ma Shun has come to West Qi. Swords cannot kill him, and neither water nor fire can hurt him. We don't know what kind of demon he is. I've been sent here for your demon-exposing mirror. We'll return it as soon as the matter's settled." When Master of the Clouds gave him the mirror, Yang Jian hurriedly left Mount Zhongnan and returned to West Qi. He reported to Jiang Ziya what Master Grand Completion had told him and showed him the magic mirror. The next day, Yang Jian mounted his horse, took up his cutlass, and galloped to the Shang camp demanding Ma Shan. On Yin Jiao's orders, Ma Shan led an army to the front, ready to do battle with Yang Jian. When Ma Shan approached, Yang Jian looked at him in his mirror and saw only a lampwick trembling within. He slipped the mirror into his pocket and urged his horse forward to do battle. After about 20 rounds, Yang Jian gave up ground, turned his horse, and ran away. Ma Shan did not pursue him but returned to the Shang camp and told Ying Jiao that Yang Jian was defeated. He ran away, but I didn't pursue him. Military theory stresses the importance of knowing both oneself and one's enemy. You've done the right thing, Ying Jiao said, satisfied with his general's performance. On Yang Jian's return, Jiang Ziya asked anxiously, "What about Ma Shan? What kind of demon is he really? The mirror shows that he's a piece of lamp wick. As far as I know, there are 3 magic lamps in the world. There's one in the 8 Landscape Palace on Mount Shangdu, one in the Jade Emptiness Palace, and a third on Mount Divine Hawk. He may be one of them. Brother, you'll find out for certain if you go to these 3 places," Wei Hu suggested. With the approval of Jiang Ziya, Yang Jian left immediately for the Jade Emptiness Palace. He had never been to Mount Kunlun before and spent quite a long time enjoying the scenery. He saw mansions built among verdant pine trees at the end of paths bordered with blue bamboos. Cranes were drinking at clear, bubbling springs, and exotic birds darted to and fro among red maples. Auspicious light hung over the gold court, and lofty towers rose from behind colored clouds. Yang Jian waited a long time at the Unicorn Cliff before he saw White Crane Lad. He moved forward, bowed, and asked, "Brother, may I know whether the glazed lamp before Grand Master is burning or not?" "Yes, it is," White Crane Lad replied promptly. "I'd better go on to Mount Divine Hawk now." Yang Jian thought to himself. He left without delay for his second destination. He knelt on the ground and kowtowed before Burning Lamp, who asked, "What brings you here?" "The lamp before you is out, uncle," Yang Jian said. Burning Lamp gave a cry of alarm when he saw his glazed lamp no longer burning. The little devil has gone. When Yang Jian told him all that had happened, the immortal said, "Yang Jian, you go back first. I'll be there right away." Back in West Qi, Yang Jian told Jiang Ziya that Burning Lamp would arrive shortly. Just then, Master Grand Completion arrived, and Jiang Ziya went out to meet him at the gate. Master Grand Completion apologized, saying, "It's certainly my fault. I never thought that Ying Jiao would rebel. I'll meet him and tell him to come back here with me." He went to the Shang camp and shouted, "Tell Ying Jiao to come out and see me at once." What happened next? Please read the next chapter.